name is Amir, and I'm currently an assistant professor in computer engineering department. Right now, I'm overjoyed to take the opportunity to introduce our guest speaker, Varun sir. Is none other than the project lead or technical head at Facto HR. It's one of the number one growing organization in current times. So, Varun sir, hand over to you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Amir. Thank you so much for warm wishes.
Welcome, sir.
Um Today we are discuss about our topic is about the cryptocurrency and metaverse. So basically, this is a trending topic because currently there is in a government there is a one rules and regulations are going on related to the discussions are going on related to the cryptocurrency and all, and major giant companies like Facebook have declared related to the metaverse and everything. So yeah, my topic is related to the cryptocurrency. What is cryptocurrency? How it works, and what is metaverse, and how it is related. How the cryptocurrency is related to the metaverse. So basically, we will start with the introduction of the cryptocurrency and history about the cryptocurrency. Uh, Basically, cryptocurrency is a digital, or you can say a virtual currency. Virtual currency means a form of digital signatures form in the form of digital numbers or digital values, which is used as an currency instead of a physical currency or paper currency. Why cryptocurrency is currently trending? Because cryptocurrency is not duplicable directly. It is no, you have to do some works, then you can earn the money. So it is secure more. That is the reason currently it is more in the trending. It is also, you can also transfer the big amount of money easily. So that is why cryptocurrency is currently trending in the business. It is basically an new strings or numbers which is converted or secured using the cryptography methods. What is cryptography? Cryptography, as you can say, it is an encoding or encoding methods or using some algorithms like SHA-256, like you can say. There is another SHA related uh, algorithms. So basically, cryptocurrency is nothing just an encoding the things repeatedly in the repeated mode, encoding the strings or encoding the numbers into the repeated mode for the to get the particular result. Basically, it is stored or recorded in the ledger like an book, as you can say. For ledger is a book of maintaining the accounts of cryptos, like what is the credit, what is the debit amount, currently what is the valuation in my account. So it is stored in the ledger value. It is a computerized database, like other database, but it is stored in the pattern of particular blocks. And cryptocurrency is more secure, you can say, because it is a decentralized system. It is also you can send crypto using one to another and without any information to the third person. So it is currently in the market. Cryptocurrency history, as you can say, when the cryptocurrency started in the 1998, where they published a description about the B money. He has published in paper in the paper that there is a B money. It is an anonymous, or you can say it is an electronic money. Then after no details coming along, then after some times Nick Szabo described a Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin? It is a base of the Bitcoin. Like you can say, it was the first form of Bitcoin. Uh, it is set as an there is a creation of the function, and it is converted into cryptography. You can say it is converted into to the hashings and then published. So Szabo first described the bit gold, but it was not in the use. In around 2009, the first decentralized cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, is coming into the market. It was created by the Satoshi Nakamoto. Satoshi Nakamoto is not a person, but it is something pseudonym developer. So they have hide some names. It is either group or it is either person who don't know. No one is knowing properly that who is the behind this, but they have published the name as in Satoshi Nakamoto. And in the Bitcoin, it uses the SHA-256 methods of encoding cryptographic hash functions and proof of work schemes to create an Bitcoin. And then after, as you know, currently the Bitcoin is ongoing. Basically, Bitcoin how works? As we can say, we can start with the thing like algorithms. Algorithms is techniques to convert some data and get the result output what we want. So there is an uses of different type of algorithms, using of different type of hashing techniques like SHA-256 we can say, like SHA-512 we can say, and they are working in the two different ways. Cryptocurrency, how cryptocurrency is built, they are working in two different form categories or ways. First of all, the first way is the proof of work, and the second one is proof of stake. What is the proof of work? Proof of work is a decentralized consensus mechanism that requires member of a network to expend effort solving an arbitrary mathematical puzzle or prevent anybody from gaming the system. Like as you can say, proof of work is you are doing some work in a current scenario. We are doing some work, then we earn the money. In the same way, the system is doing some work and they earn the part of some money in terms of cryptocurrency. Like you can say, continuously doing some mathematical puzzles, continuously solving some complex issues, and then getting the result is getting the result. Hello, hello, hello. So getting some result in terms of blocks, like you can say you can get the reward, you can doing some work and you can get the reward. You system is doing some works on the uh, solving the mathematical puzzles or solving the issues, and then the result result is there, you get some part of the uh, output in terms of results, and it is matched with the previous earned result. If it is the same, then you earn the new block, and then again the same solving puzzles, and from the beginning it starts. So first thing is proof of work. Basically, a mining process is used in the proof of work. So it is like doing some work and getting the cryptocurrency as a reward. Another one is a proof of stake. Proof of stake is consensus algorithm is set of rules governing a blockchain network and creation of its native coin. That is, it is the same objective as proof of work algorithm in the sense that it is an instrument to achieve consensus. In the proof of stake, you just have someone is mine the same thing and stake it between each of them. You just have to stake the items. You just have to getting the item from somewhere and stake it into your system, and then creating an blocks, and then process the further details. So there is no mining is required in the proof of stake. You just have to get the part of the stake and you just have to put it in your system wherever required. So these are the two ways of cryptocurrency related techniques. Basically, cryptocurrency is a system which is we can say that it is a decentralized system. And how decentralized system is work? What is decentralized? First of all, decentralized means that no one is controlling the system. It is automatically controlled on its own, just by confirm the details with all other systems and all other linked networks. So it is connected using the blockchain method. Blockchain method, what is blockchain method? You can say blockchain is a distributed database. Blockchain is like you can say there is one block and it is continuously adding into the chain and it is called a blockchain. So a distributed database that is shared among the nodes of a computer network. What is nodes? You can say nodes is a small part of the computer, a small set, you can say a small portion of the computer or a small computer where some sort of data is stored, processed and stored, and result output is another is processing, then six items is adding into the chain. So it stores the information into the database, into the systems as a nodes. So blockchain is a digital format, which is we can direct, you can say if I want to get the cryptos from another person, if I want to mine the crypto from another person, then I have to get the pool from the system. I have to get the pool from the blocks. Then in my system, now the hashing functionality is running, and then after I'm earning some sort of block, it is said as an crypto. Like you can say, you earn a one Bitcoin, you earn a one Ethereum in particular blocks. So block is nothing, just a completely mined, or completed puzzle or solved puzzle part, but it is added in the chain system. So blockchain is a continuous way of, uh, like you can say, continuous form of crypto. Basically, blockchain technology was outlined. First of all, it was outlined in 1991 by Stuart Haber and Scott Stonetta, the two researchers. But it was not used then after. It was used when first cryptocurrency is coming into the market. The Bitcoin is when the coming into the market. It is used mostly the system. Now we are going towards the topic of mining. What is mining? We have discussed earlier that mining, there are two ways of crypto: proof of work and proof of stakes. And we said about the proof of work. The proof of work is nothing but doing some work into your system or into your local GPUs. Proof of work use the mining, like all the, like you can say, you are doing some mathematical puzzles, then it will done in our system is called in mining. Mining means a process where you are finding some data or solving the problems and getting the result of some blocks as an output and earning some cryptos, or get the reward as an cryptos, and then start the next block and then again start with computation in that block again. So that is in mining. Mining rewards are paid to be the miner who discovers the solution to a complex hashing puzzle first. Whoever finding the solution of puzzle first, we who earns the that part of the crypto or that part of the block. Then after the next one will be solved the next puzzle. So it is continuous ongoing process. There is a two different hardware is mainly used for the mining. First of all, GPU is used for the mining, graphic processing units, and another one is ASIC used for the mining. ASIC means application specific integrated circuits. Means you are doing some mathematical puzzle. Like if you are doing the Bitcoin mining, then Bitcoin has some applications to, like doing the mathematical SHA 256 algorithms and all, then that is a application specific item. So if you want to mine the Bitcoin only, then you have to buy the ASIC. So it will get provide the more output value, but it is for the particular crypto mining purpose. Now we are going to our next topic is cryptocurrency wallet. So what is cryptocurrency wallet? Cryptocurrency wallet is a place where we stores the value of cryptocurrency, where you can stores the private key of your total earned amount. Like if you mine for a month or for a 2 months or for a Bitcoin or half Bitcoin, then you have to store it somewhere. So you can use it into the any other form, or you can sell it, or you can buy something from that part of the Bitcoin. So you have to store into the wallet, like a physical wallet. In real world, there is a digital wallet for the crypto system. You have to put the money in that. You have to put the crypto in that, and then whenever you want to use, you have to get it from there and then purchase the items from that. So basically, a cryptocurrency wallet is nothing but an just a key, or you can say a digital space where there is a key of the items. So your cryptocurrency part is accessible using that key. Currently, cryptocurrency wallet is in working in two different ways. First is in private key, or another one is latest one is seed phrases. Seed phrases means that a word, a combination of 12 or 24 words, and it is stored in the into your system. So whenever you want to access your wallet or access your data, then this phrase is required to combine in terms of numbers. First one is this, second one is this. So cryptocurrency is secured by the private key, and it is only utilized with so each and every owner has a different private key. So no duplication of private key is available in the worldwide. Basically, cryptocurrency wallets, there are also a different type of wallets available to store just a Bitcoin, or to store just a particular coin also. Or there is also some kind of wallets like multi-coin wallets, where you can store the multiple types of coin also. So yeah, there are multiple details available related to the wallet for the cryptocurrency. Currently, there is some example of wallet is like a Trust wallet. Then after there is some exchange of Binance, then Binance wallet, Wazirex wallet. So there are many wallets available in the market for the same. What is different kind of cryptocurrency? There is basically a main two type of cryptocurrency is like a Bitcoin, and another one is altcoin. But we can separate into or classified into different categories. Different categories like there is three or four or five categories. First of all, first category is DeFi. DeFi means a decentralized finance system. DeFi is a decentralized finance system. How it is different? It is different because there is no person or no one can uh, regulate, or no one can manage, or no one interrupted the transactions between different coins. So if you want to buy one Ethereum, then you have to buy it using Bitcoin. Or if you want to buy one Bitcoin, then you have to buy you have to buy it using Ethereum. So no other exchange is required, or no direct way of adding money is required into the DeFi. So no in between system is available or required in the DeFi system. Another token is NFT. Another currency is NFT. And currently, you have read many ways that these NFT or these art is sold, these digital art is sold at $2 million, $5 million. So, what is a digital art? How it is sold and how it is work? It is basically a blockchain or a cryptocurrency added art. It is used mainly the NFT tokens are used in that type of art. What is NFT tokens? NFT tokens is non-fungible tokens. Non-fungible means you cannot copy the same items in different, or you can say in a different wallet. So it is a unique. A part of the block, a complete part of the block is unique to each other. So there is no same copy available in the worldwide. So as you can say, you are purchasing some art, you are purchasing some good art from some person, and the art is attached with the NFT. So it is a rare item, or you can say it is only a single piece or unique item available in the art. So digital art or digital uh, paintings are connected with the non-fungible tokens. There is many non-fungible tokens available in the market like Mana and different, but we cannot go in the that way. Non-fungible tokens also, as you can say, if you created some design or artwork and then add it with the to the non-fungible token, and you want to sell it, and there is some exchange or there is some way available in the market that buyer will buy using bids or many other ways. So yeah, non-fungible token is mainly used for the many items buying purpose, like you can buy art or crafts and related things. Another one is utility tokens. What is utility token? Utility token is nothing, just to provide the utility for the purpose, or solve the purpose for some use. Like I have to raise the money for the army person. I have to raise the money for the Indian army. Then I am creating some token to raise the money for the Indian army. And whatever whoever the purchase that tokens, and then the amount will be going to the army persons. So that is an utility token. If I am creating a utility to earn some money for the children's education, or earn some money for the uh, for disabled persons, then we can create some kind of a token and create some amount of the token, like 10,000 tokens or 10 lakh tokens. Then we can start selling it, and people will purchase, or you can say people will donate the money using purchasing that amount of token. So it is a utility token. And store of value tokens, like another one is store of value tokens like Bitcoin and Litecoin. What is store of value? You can say currently you have purchased a land or a house. A price of the house is currently 20 lakh rupees. You the price of the house is not matter, but the value is matter, because you are selling the house in next 5 years. The area is good. If the area is good, then the amount will you get is around 50 lakhs, around 60 lakhs. So the value is increasing because the area is good and the details are mattered. So store of value tokens means storing the value. You are If you are storing one Bitcoin, it means you are storing the value of one Bitcoin. So whenever you purchase, or whenever you purchase the item, you will get a better if the value is higher. You will get the better, or you will earn more profit when you sell it in the future. Like Bitcoin price was at the starting is around $0.1 and $0.0, and after it is increasing, currently the Bitcoin price is around $50,000. So it is like storing the value. Bitcoin is valuable item, so storing the value is more important in that. And there is also one option of yield farm tokens like EV. What is yield farm tokens? Yield farm tokens means tokens where you can use into the some other items to purchase something. Like you can purchase a gun in the game, like you can purchase the land in the game, and it is called an yield farm token. Basically, Currently in the market, two, three tokens are really good in terms of names, in terms of valuation. First one is Bitcoin, and another one is Ethereum, then after Litecoin, then after XRP means Ripple, and many more. There are so many tokens available in the market. So it is used for the different purpose, and it is created using the different techniques. Now we are going towards the topic of cryptocurrency trading. Trading means selling or buying some things. Selling or buying, or you can say getting the value or sell it, buy it or sell it. You are same way the share is happens, or in the same way you are buying a share or buying a contracts in the of the company of any government or non-government companies. In the same way, cryptocurrency trading is working. Like there is two type of cryptocurrency trading. First of all is an CFD trading. CFD means you are not purchasing anything in real, or you are not selling in anything in real. You are just saying that I want to purchase this, and you are blocking that amount in that part. Then after sometimes, or you can say after some point, you are selling it. So you are just saying that I want to sell the items. So the difference between buying and selling is created is in terms of contract. So either it is positive or negative. You either earn in terms of profit, or loss in terms of money. So yeah, so there is no real buying or no real selling is available there. CFD, contract for difference trading account, is a way that you don't need to buy in real terms. Another one is buying in the real terms and putting into your wallet. So buying and selling is in a real way using any exchange. Like there are, you can say currently there is one exchange in the news named as an WazirX, Indian exchange, which who has to pay around 40 crores of amount to the tax to the government. So yeah, there is so many exchanges are available currently out there. Mainly, there are two mains are there. First one is Binance, and second one is WazirX. Coinbase is also an international exchange, is also a good way. So basically, what is an exchange? Exchange is a digital currency. Cryptocurrency exchange is a digital currency exchange that allows to trade cryptocurrency or digital currency for other assets such as conventional fiat money or other digital currency. So, what is or exchange? What they will do? You can either purchase it using the real money. Fiat money means real money, or you can purchase any items using the digital currency. If they allow, or there are ways of purchasing the digital currency, like you can say purchasing the Bitcoin using the Ether coin, or purchasing the Ether coin using the XRP coin. So there are many ways of purchasing and selling in exchange. Currently, exchanges are may accept many terms of payment like credit card payment, wire transfers. You can also pay using the P2P transfers, peer-to-peer transfers. Peer-to-peer means sending the token one end, and then getting the token another end in terms of different kind of crypto tokens. A cryptocurrency exchange can be a market maker that typically takes the bid, asks, spreads the transaction commission. So basically, how they earn using some sort of commission or service amount. Or like you can, if you want to buy some bitcoins, then you have to point 0.02% to the exchange for the same. So like in a that way, you have to pay to the exchange. Basically, three, four exchanges currently good in the market, or you can say a bigger name in the market. First one is Binance, second one is Coinbase, third one is WazirX. Okay, so we have done about the crypto, how cryptocurrency mining is work, what is blockchain, what is how you can store the cryptocurrencies into the wallet, how you can buy or sell the cryptocurrencies. Now we are talking about the market values and growth of cryptocurrencies. As you can say, it is because currently you observe that many way you are learning about, or you can heard about the cryptocurrencies needs to be regularized or requires to regularize. Why? It is required to regularize now because the market value is really in a big amount is invested in that crypto. So his market value is really big. How cryptocurrency valuation is started in the 2009 when the first bitcoin is introduced. The value of the bitcoin is 0 point 0. So it is provided as a free gift to the person or everyone. Then after sometimes someone is some like you can say one pizza uh, one pizza food or food delivery system. The name I forgot. The food delivery system is provide the way that you can buy pizza using the Bitcoin. So they found some valuation in the Bitcoin. So they provided if you want to buy one pizza and then you have to provide 100 Bitcoins or 1,000 Bitcoins against that pizza. So from that time you have to purchase some asset, then provide some asset in terms of digital currency. So from that time it started, and currently now the Bitcoin value is around $50,000. It started from the 00 and the value is currently now about the $50,000 in just 12 or 11 or 12 years. So yeah, current cryptocurrency growth is really high in terms of market values now. Total market cap of the cryptocurrency, total market values, total invested amount in the, you can say total invested amount in the cryptocurrency is almost $2.67 trillion. Not a small amount. It is almost $2.67 trillion. Yeah, so big amount is people have invested so much big amount then in that. They work in the way of proofing. Like you can say, if everyone is accepting some point, then it is valuable. In the same way, every all the people have accepted Bitcoin as an as an currency. So the valuation of Bitcoin is increasing day by day. When you are accepting or when you are agreeing that this item is good, you can use this item as an currency, or you can use this choose this item to convert or buy some asset, then the valuation is increased. So in that way the cryptocurrency valuation and market growth is okay. This is a chart of cryptocurrency total market value. You can see that from 2000 around from 13, there is no such people that buy any cryptocurrency or something. So the value is until to July 2007 or January 2007, the value of cryptocurrency is not so much increased. But after that, the it is declared in the different social network. It is discussed in the many other different kind of newses. So the valuation of crypto is day by day increasing. And from the last year, from around July 20 to July 21, the it is jumped in so much way. Currently, it was reach around 3 trillion in just a month ago, or 1.5 month ago. So currently, the valuation of the cryptocurrency is so much high. This is when details the biggest amount people have invested in different coins. Uh, Bitcoin is on the top. People have buy many around 87 million, $87 million Bitcoin. So it is really a big amount. So people have invested so many amounts in these coins. These are the top coins in the market right now. First is Bitcoin, second one is Ethereum, third one is Binance Coin. Binance, we have discussed earlier, is Binance is an exchange. So they have created their own coin to convert into any other coins. So the Binance coin is Binance exchange is currently in really good. So Binance coin is also increasing the price. Then after Tether, then after Solana, then after Cardano, then after USD coin. USD coin is nothing, just a conversion of US dollars into coins. Okay, our second topic was is about the metaverse. As I mentioned in the name of our webinar, that we are discussing about the cryptocurrency. We are discussing about the metaverse. What is metaverse? Currently, the name of metaverse is also in the news because Facebook and many giant companies have declared that they are using the Meta in the near future and they are working on the Meta. So, what is metaverse? We need to discuss about. Metaverse is a network of 3D virtual world. Like there is a real world, there is also created in virtual world. Is called an metaverse. Metaverse is a combination of two words. First word is meta and another one is universe. Meta means virtual and universe means universe. So virtual world is called an metaverse. Metaverse, the word first of all origins in the 1992 science fiction novel Snow Crash, and then after it is ongoing. There is also one game named as in Second Life is currently so much in the news is also using a metaverse word. Metaverse is basically you can use it using two different ways, either as an augmented reality or as an virtual reality. What is augmented? Reality is nothing, just a real world, but a virtual item is setting into the real world. For example, you heard about the Pokemon Go game. Pokemon Go game where you have to go somewhere and find the Pokemon in the mobile. There is no Pokemon in the real world, but you have to travel somewhere in the real world to find that Pokemon. So it is an augmented reality game where a virtual item is used in the real world and it is finding using the real world items. Another one is virtual reality. Virtual reality is completely a virtual items where you can play or do something like you can play a game from the home, like you can play uh, game of fightings and all, then it is called an virtual reality where you or you can dress up yourself in the virtual world. It is called a virtual reality. Mostly what VRs and ARs are used in the games. So video games are the main part in the metaverse, in the virtual universe. So it is because you if you have to relax, if you have to do some different, if you have to enjoy something, then you have to use the virtual world or video games to relax yourself or to satisfy yourself in terms of happiness or in terms of anything. So yeah, video games are mainly used for that purpose. There in 2003, virtual world platform Second Life is often described as a first meta. First metaverse we have discussed about the Second Life. First metaverse is a Second Life is it was created in the 2003. They have connected in both way, augmented reality and virtual reality. As we have discussed, augmented reality is nothing just a physical world with connection between the virtual item, and the virtual item is complete virtual world. In 2009, Facebook launched a social VR world called Facebook Horizon. Facebook have launched an Facebook Horizon where you can use some glasses or you have to wear some VR VR glasses plus then you can fight, or you can do some games, or you can mm, able to do many different kind of game things. Then after, in 2021, Facebook was renamed Meta platform, and Mark Zuckerberg declared company commitment to developing a metaverse. So currently they are more focusing on the metaverse development. So they are more focusing on the augmented reality and virtual reality development. So basically, real world is connected to the virtual world using the metaverse. What does the metaverse do? You can embed and link the immersive. You can embed in different type of content. You can add a PDF into the metaverse. So you can, like, you are currently into the office, into the metaverse, and you can use your real PDF to provide some presentation in the virtual world. Like, if I have to, currently we are taking a webinar. So in the metaverse, if I want to taking a webinar, and I feel that you are sitting in front of me, and I am taking your webinar, and I am seeing my PPT in my hand. So you can create a virtual things like in a that way, and we can discuss the same using the headphones and everything. Also, in the metaverse, you can inform or escape or tell stories. You can create some stories, or you can create some characters into the metaverse, and then they are telling some stories. So you can virtually do these kind of things into the metaverse also. It is like in third place communication. Someone has told that metaverse is in third place communication. First, first place communication is your home or your family. Second place communication is your work area. What is third place? Third place communication, where you can easily, or you can like you can say directly discuss with any other person, and you can relax and just share your thoughts or share your knowledge with the other person. So social interaction and creative expressions are provided into the metaverse. Oh, it is. There is also one other another usage is and venue of activities. You can create some activities also. Like, you have to do some walking in the metaverse, then your one level is completed. You have to do some jogging. You have to find some items in the metaverse. Then, like, you are creating a virtual and working on the virtual thing. This is not a real thing. This is just a virtual world using your glasses or using your virtual ears. There is also training and learning available in the metaverse. Like, you are creating one character, and then you have to that character and to do some exercise or to do some task. Then you can do the same thing in the metaverse also. What is the property of metaverse? Metaverse properties are activities, different kind of, you can create in different places. You can rise or create, you can create some arts in the metaverse. You can create and link in different type of content in the metaverse. Metaverse is currently so ongoing topic that it is said that the metaverse is not a future. It is already here. It is a conversion about the becoming, not simply being. There are 7 layers of metaverse. First one layer is the network or GPUs and Wi-Fi's and your hardware. Second one is your human interface. First one is what? First one is the hardware used into the mobile phone or your devices or internet required into the communication. Second one is human interface. What is human interface means? Mobile, smart glasses, wearables, which is connected you to metaverse world. Third one is decentralization. Edging computing or AI agents or microservices or blockchain, as we can say, virtual. If you have to create a virtual world there, then it is connected using some technology. It is connected using the AI agents and services or blockchains. The next fourth layer is 3D engines. 3D engines means it renders the UI, it renders the virtual items into real world or virtual world. So third one is 3D engines. VR, AR, multitasking UI, geospatial and spatial mapping. Like you can say, if you want to do Pokemon, if you want to find the Pokemon, then you have to go to somewhere else, some space, or you have to go at some place. Then there is a GPS is also required. So there is map is also required. So geospatial mapping is also there. The next layer is creator economy, like design tools, asset markets, workflow, commerce. What is creators economy? Like there is one person who have created and designed for the character of they have created and design of my character. And the creator economy is there. Then next after is discovery. Adnet question, how it is discovered? Like you can say you have to do the marketing to mm, users that this kind of virtual things are available in the store. So you have to do some ad network, socialization, curation, ratings of stores and agents. Then experience. Experience means use that items. Use that virtual reality or augmented reality items into real with using the different kind of wearables. Currently, these are the companies, or you can say these are the giants who are using the metaverse. Yeah, the name is big. The many big giant companies are currently collaborated and currently working on the metaverse. So the future of metaverse is, I believe, more and more growing. More it is more increasing. Now our topic is we. I have explained about the metaverse. I have explained about the cryptocurrency. Now we are discuss about how cryptocurrency links with the metaverse. So basically, there are different type of currencies available to use in the metaverse. Like you can say Mana, Axis Infinity, Sandbox. These are the currencies. If you have to buy some land, there is some projects available for the metaverse, like Upland, Axie Infinity. In the Upland, you are buying some place, you are buying some virtual properties, and then selling it. So, like in the real world, you are buying your home. Then in the virtual world, also you are buying some space. In the virtual world, the application or project is called an upland. You can buy the virtual space or property using the sandbox or mana decentralized tokens. So these tokens are created to buy something or sell something in the metaverse. So basically, your real world money is used or is required, or you have to do mining to buy some coins, or then after it is used in the virtual world. And virtual world is currently so big that many bigger or giant companies have invested so much amount in that. Many big companies are purchasing the land into the upland around $200 million, $300 million. So yeah, it is a future of the it is the future of the technology. Axie Infinity is you can train your Pokemon creatures and earn tokens using gameplay. Currently, there are some trending, or you can say top five, six currency or cryptos are used in the metaverse. First one is the Mana, which is used in the Upland. Second one is Axis Infinity, which is used in the Axis Infinity game. Third one is the Sand, which is used in the Sandbox accounts. Fourth one is the Theta network. It is used in many other games, or you can say it is used in the Upland also now. Fifth one is Engine Coin, then SushiSwap, then VX, many other. So, yeah, basically, this is complete from my side. How cryptocurrency and metaverse is connected. It is a future of the you can say it is a future of the technology, and currently there are big giants working on them. So yeah, it is a good evolution in the technology or good evolution in the computer field. So this is complete from my side. I have done from my side. Hello. Hello? 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 Hello, Amir. Thank you so much. Hello?
What an
Hello?
interesting topic, Prezi. Your presentation was so interesting. So I deeply appreciate the wonderful presentation you made, the clear and very effective way in which you presented your presentations. Sir, I deeply
Oh,
appreciate the wonderful course you made, the clear and efficient way. So please accept our RTS congratulations and sincere thanks to the great presentation you
okay. Thank you. Thank you so
developed.
much.
We greatly appreciate, sir.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much, sir. Thank you so much, Varun, sir.
Okay, thank you. Hope everyone enjoys.